Welcome to our channel BPA. You should know about this fishing line is that it's made out of a high-quality, low-visibility monofilament. This means that not only does it cast great distances, but also has the ability to be seen even on cloudy days. Our experts tested the selected fishing lines in nearly every possible environment, from rivers to lakes to bays. We made detailed notes on how each performed in metrics like strength, memory, and casting. When you're angling for the big one, the fishing line is one of the most important aspects of claiming success. We hope our detailed analysis will lead you to the right fishing line for you. Number 1. Spiderwire Stealth Braid Fishing Line. The Spiderwire Stealth Blue Camo Braid Fishing Line earned top marks in our testing, boasting a perfect combo of feel, strength, and low visibility when cast in the water. The line that we tested was a 20-pound variation, but the diameter of the line was fine and felt like an 8-pound test mono line. The slender line helped us add way more line on the reel than a 20-pound mono line would allow for. And you know what else we like? This line simply casts better than others, repeatedly casting beyond the rest of the mono and braided lines with ease. Want the ability to sneak up on some fish? The uncommon blue camo color of this line camouflages spectacularly in the streams and lakes we tested it in, allowing you to be more incognito when you cast. As for the line's memory, you hardly notice it at all, which you know is a great asset if you have ever had to manage wind knots. When considering the negatives, the only complaint we could really come up with was that the line almost has too much strength. If a lure or hook happens to get stuck, it's likely that you will lose it or have to clip the line, because it's too difficult to break. The unique blue camo color might not work perfectly in all bodies of water, either, so it's worth taking into consideration what type of water you will be fishing in with this line. If you want the fishing line that is the number one all around after weeks of testing with our experts, you'll find it with the Spiderwire Stealth. Number 2. Berkeley Vanish Fluorocarbon Fishing Line. Virtually invisible and proven not to spook fish. Designed to refract light just like water, Berkeley's Vanish Fluorocarbon Fishing Line disappears in the water. Vanish Fluorocarbon also maintains its strength when wet, unlike other lines, casts well, and is sensitive enough to detect the softest bites. Plus, Vanish offers excellent shock absorbency when you set the hook. Physically changes color above water so anglers can see more strikes. 100% fluorocarbon remains invisible underwater to catch more fish. Improved varnish formula is easy to handle with improved knot strength. Non-absorbing fluorocarbon maintains strength and abrasion resistance. It's difficult to land a trophy fish if you've spooked them all into hiding. That's precisely where the Berkeley Vanish excels. When in the water, it was seemingly invisible, solidly living up to its name in our tests. Another nice feature is its impressive sensitivity. It allowed us to detect even the smallest bites and set the hook when a fish took the bait. It also features relatively low memory for a fluorocarbon line, which was a plus when casting. And it had the unique ability to sink faster than the other lines, something we appreciated when trying to drop a lure close to where a fish had just jumped. The only real complaint we had about this line is its casting distance. While it beat out many of the monofilament lines we tested, it couldn't keep up with the braided ones in our tests. Overall though, if you want a nearly invisible line with great sensitivity and strength, the Berkeley Vanish line is for you. Number 3. KastKing Superpower Braided Fishing Line. When it came to feel, Casking Superpower braided line was about as sensitive as any line we've ever used. It consistently let us know when a fish was biting, and helped us quickly set the hook as soon as they took the bait. It also gave us impressive casting distance, and was respectable when it came to abrasion resistance, and being that it's a braided line, its diameter was far smaller than a similar mono line, meaning we could fit a lot of line on a small reel. This was especially beneficial when hiking out to a secret spot, and wanting to bring the smallest and lightest gear possible. The only downsides. For one, if you've ever tied a knot with braided line, you know how hard it can be. This line was no different and might even be more difficult than other braided lines. There was also the small issue of the dye coming off on your hands when spooling it. Not a big deal, but not desirable either. All in all, if you want a fishing line that will give you incredible feel, check out the Casking Superpower braided. Dynamically incorporated strands and Casting Superpower braided lines allow you to easily tie a more solid knot. You can even tie an improved clinch knot. Casking braided fishing line has what it takes to reel in the big ones. With Casking fishing line you can fish from shore or offshore with confidence. Whether fishing in a Rocky Mountain stream or casting along the beach, Casking braid lines have the superior abrasion resistance you need to land trophy fish. Number 4. Stren High Impact Monofilament Fishing Line. Stren High Impact Monofilament Fishing Line is a company that specializes in high-quality fishing lines. On this Stren High Impact Monofilament Fishing Line review, we talked about how they make different types of fishing lines for different types of fish, and their products are loved by all fishers around the world. There's no better way to get into some good fishing than with one of these top-quality monofilament lines from Stren. When it comes to fishing, the quality of your line matters. If you use a cheap, low-quality fishing line that breaks easily and doesn't cast well, then you're going to be frustrated by all of the time that was wasted on something so simple as buying a best monofilament fishing line. The Stren High Impact Monofilament Fishing Line is a great choice for any fisherman, because it's affordable and has features that are designed to make your day on the water easier. What should you expect from Stren High Impact Monofilament Fishing Line? The first thing you should know about this fishing line is that it's made out of a high-quality, low-visibility monofilament. This means that not only does it cast great distances, but also has the ability to be seen even on cloudy days. The second thing you'll notice with these lines is their sensitivity to your hook set and bait. If there are fish just under the surface, then this fishing line will let you know. When they get hit by the lure or hooked by your bait, then you can expect them to come in for easy reeling without being too hard on the catch. Whatever your level of experience is, these features make a huge difference for every angler. Number 5. Berkley Trilene XL Monofilament Fishing Line. Smooth casting Trilene XL monofilament from Berkley resists twists and kinks for optimum control. Sensitive design to feel structure and strikes. Incredible strength for confidence and control. Versatile enough for use with a number of baits and techniques. If you need a no-frills fishing line that gets the job done in nearly any environment, look no further than the Berkley Trilene Big Game. It's wonderfully durable, resisting abrasion well. This was proven many times when we got a lure stuck in some rocks, and the line was nearly impossible to break even after scraping over the rocks many times. This line was also great for different fishing styles, whether it be casting with a lure, or just dropping a hook with a worm on it. It was also one of the best when it came to knot strength. Once we tied a knot, we were confident it would hold. Although it had many upsides, there were some downsides to consider. This line had the most stretch of all the lines tested. This diminished its feel quite a bit. So we missed more than a few bites, and trying to set the hook was a problem several times. It also has a fair bit of memory, so expect to have some issue if you leave this on the reel for an extended period. Overall, this line was great for a range of styles and techniques, so if you need a line that can handle the rigors of everyday fishing, you might want to give the Berkley Trilene Big Game a try. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.